Hello and welcome to today's podcast. Today we are here and it is time to podcast. Are you ready to podcast? Jonathan, are you ready to podcast?
I hope you're not talking to me.
Talking to both of you.
I don't got the energy.
Oh, I need the one paper that's in the kitchen with our predictions. Can you get it? Do you know where it is?
No, I don't.
It's on the tack board.
Is it?
It's on the bottom.
Like, can I see it from where it is?
Yeah, it's underneath the calendar. You'll see part of it hanging out.
Oh.
Alright, that will come in handy in a moment. But for now, bro, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm taking white face to a whole new level, alright?
Yeah, yeah. So we are here with our new background for the first time. Slightly updated room. I don't want to show it all. That way Jonathan can get a proper room tour. Oh, okay.
I'm just here.
That way you can get a proper room tour. Maybe we can make a video room tour. Who knows? But, yeah. We're locked in with our brand new upgrade. The room is fantastic. It's 99% done. Besides the stack of stuffed creatures, which has fallen over. This is a Rowlet. Bro, I got a Snivy today. Look at my boy.
I've got a big ass unicorn that you can't see.
Squishmallow unicorn, my guy.
My girlfriend got it.
Goated.
She said we had to. I've had that for months, but
We have a Squishmallow Grinch, dude. From that Christmas movie.
What did John?
So I think we should start by discussing our favorite topic, football.
I'm not taking you out from under the.
It was the final week for all of our teams because none of them made the playoffs.
That's cool. It's cool.
We should start
It's cool.
with the person whose team lost the first overall pick in the final week of the season.
Say hello. Say hello.
I guess so.
So, Jonathan, you had, going into the last week, you said, we're not going to lose the number one pick. And then did. So, what are you doing?
Well, as it turns out, I guess it was kind of shown ahead of time that Gerard Mayo was going to lose his fucking job because he's, not a good head coach. Sure, it's his first year, but, dude is so bad with the media. He is not a good head coach. So I guess word got out that he was getting fired, so he pretty sure he won that game on purpose just to fucking screw us over before he left, but I don't know. I don't care. I'll take the 4th overall. I don't care. We're firing basically our entire coaching staff for next season, and we're going to have almost a completely new coaching staff. Looks like we're probably going to pick up Mike Vrabel, so we'll take it, I guess.
Unless he goes to the Jets.
Hopefully, no. That was just no.
He might.
He's not going to.
He might.
It was a ruse to get the Patriots to go after him. He's coming to New England.
Mm-hmm.
We've already interviewed with him.
Okay.
Even if we don't, we're getting Ben Johnson. So either way, I'm pretty okay with whoever we get, to be honest.
You ain't getting Rex Ryan, though, my guy.
Nah, I don't care. Jesus, this fucking...
Rex Ryan got that dog in him.
Nah, I don't care. I don't even care who coaches us. As long as fucking McDaniels doesn't come back, I don't give a shit.
He's going to come back again, dog. Third time.
The thing is, if we do pick up Vrabel, he is coming back, and I don't want that. But
the thing is, he's not bad as a coordinator. He's just shit as a head coach.
Oh, God.
Obviously, he was the coordinator when the Patriots were winning Super Bowls, but he's just not good. Because where did he coach? Didn't he go to the... I know he did, he did Denver, years ago. Before they had Peyton Manning, he was there. I think
it might have been... Was it the Raiders?
I feel like it was. Because I know he went to the Colts, and then he said, "Nah, I'm good." He pulled a Bill Belichick, got a head coaching job, and said, "See ya, I'm out."
Yeah, it was the Raiders from 2022 to 23.
Okay. Was he the one that replaced Gruden then, when Gruden got fired?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. The Raiders trying to get Bill Belichick now, though.
Bill Belichick's coaching college.
I know, but Tom Brady's trying to get him to not.
I don't think that's going to happen, bro.
No.
Coaching college.
No, I think
don't give a fuck.
I think he's committed
He's finding
to that.
new women.
But
He's scouting new women right now. I don't,
he can pick up a new girlfriend in college. Goddamn.
Jackie's just pacing.
They're
he's
right.
going to scout players' girlfriends now. I mean,
They're right in his age. He's looking for any girl 19 to like 22. You're right in Bill Belichick's age range, babe.
Yeah, you are. I'd be careful. Don't go to college.
You know, I'm good. I already did that. I'm good. I don't have to do it again.
Went to college or dated somebody older than you?
Went to college?
Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, you dated somebody older than you, but not by like 35 years or 40
I
years.
mean, you're pretty boomer material, so.
I'm not boomer material. The most boomer person in this brand is Wan. Oh my god. This cat.
Well, he's not here right now, so that makes you the boomer.
He's still part of the brand until he quits.
He's basically quit. What the
Bro,
fuck
I'm
are you
so
on?
confused.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, he's still part of the brand at the moment. He's the most boomer
Sometimes.
here.
Says who? Not him.
Says the fact that he doesn't know how to open a goddamn fucking email or go on Twitter without getting banned or...
Oh, just shut his mouth.
Or bro doesn't know that you can't just add more storage to your phone. He said, how do I get more... Bro messaged me one day and said, how can I get more storage on my iPhone? Dog.
Hey, man. Be like that.
I mean, you can buy iCloud storage, but you can't just add more normal storage.
Real.
All right, next person that should talk about their football team
You're still on this?
We only had Jonathan's football team. We didn't talk about the other two.
Jax is being autistic.
Why are you being delusional, my guy?
I mean, hopefully we do something next year, so.
What pick do the Patriots have? 4?
Yeah.
And Giants have what pick?
3.
Tell us about your team.
They suck.
Mm-hmm.
They won the game, and they shouldn't have.
They should have had the number 1 pick.
Yeah. Instead, they threw and said, yep, I want this win.
Now, they didn't fire anybody, did they? Coaching-wise?
I don't think so.
We fired our entire coaching line.
Do you guys still have GM, or you fire him too?
Elliot Wolf is fine. We're keeping him. And as of right now, I think the only coach we have that's staying, he's going, but we haven't officially fired him, is Van Pelt. He's still technically on our lineup, but we haven't fired him yet. But he's fired, so.
I don't know. Sometimes teams have like coaches that are like good and they stay. Like I know the Jets, even when they kept firing their coaches, they kept their special teams guy for like he was there through like 3 coaches.
We might keep him, but I know our defensive coaches and offensive coaches, they're all going. So.
Okay, yeah, because again, the Jets had a really good special teams dude, and he stayed through like years, multiple coaches. So. I don't know if he's there anymore. He might have left, but yeah. So the Jets are surprisingly got the best finish of all the teams, of our teams somehow.
I mean, I honestly I'd hope so, but
well, it's the Jets, so I have zero faith in them winning a game.
That's true. Hey, you won 4, 5.
5.
You won 5.
5.
So I'll give you guys that.
Yeah, 5, considering that they were in the Super Bowl conversation and the...
Hey, you won 5 out of Super Bowl contender conversation.
They were the team that people were looking at saying to get 12 wins, not 5. Either way, that didn't happen. Now, there's obviously conflicting reports if Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams are going to stay. Some things are saying that they're gone. Some are saying that they want to come back. Like Aaron Rodgers says he wants to come back, and the reports say he doesn't. So I don't know. Personally, I would be fine with giving one more year of Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. I'm not against it. I think that if they play like they played together on Sunday, and they've had moments where it's been good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Rodgers doesn't have bad stats, right? I mean, realistically, his stats are like, and it was funny because I've seen that he's got like similar stats like Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's like, he's great, and there was like Aaron Rodgers is shit. It's like they got very similar stats, similar passing yards, touchdowns, interceptions. He didn't play bad. I think that coaching has really been the main issue. Obviously, ownership's really the main issue because the owner's a fucking idiot. But like, besides the fact that
Hi, Jackson.
Woody Johnson is a delusional bum, if they can get the right coach and get the right people in place, he wants to leave.
Cool.
I don't think that getting rid of Aaron Rodgers is the move if you can bring in the right people. I felt like, and I'm going to be honest, I felt like years ago when the Jets got rid of Sam Darnold, it was a bad move. I feel like they like to move on from quarterbacks.
Too quickly.
Yes, because I felt Sam Darnold could have been good, and clearly how he's played in the Vikings, he's proven to be good. Got a hand warmer here.
Dude, broke out my hand warmers home.
I only used one because I wanted to have a second one. That's wild. I wanted to have a second one, like if this another day was really cold. So, yeah, I feel like when they got rid of Sam Darnold, they should have kept him. Chill. We're doing a podcast. Chill.
Can I have the warmer back?
Chill.
You don't have to make it. It's not for you. It's
Chill.
you don't have to make it a no.
Bruh. I'm locked in.
I know.
What?
I'm just here, man.
If bro wants to leave now, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Inchon wants to leave.
No, he doesn't.
Uh,
I can't see him. He doesn't.
So again, I think that they shouldn't have got rid of Sam Darnold to get Zach Wilson to then bring in a rookie head coach with a rookie quarterback. And then I think that if you say we're going to get rid of Aaron Rodgers after one full year where you fire the head coach again, seems like a dumb idea. It just seems like they want to move on from quarterbacks and coaches at the same time, and they keep doing the same goddamn thing over and over and over, where we bring in a new quarterback and a new coach and it doesn't work and then we get rid of it all. And it's just an endless cycle of doom and failure.
Real.
Like, there's a reason that the Jets haven't made the playoffs for 14 years straight.
Yeah.
It's not the players on the field. It's one billionaire owner who has money from their family making a company. Like, that's it. There's no reason that these teams have been bad. And realistically, since that one year where they made the AFC Championship in 2010 or 2011, because it was the 2010 season, the fact that they only had one season that came close to making the playoffs is absolutely terrible. Right? Like, you guys talk about, our teams haven't won. But in that time, the Patriots won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And in that time, the Giants
Did something.
I think they won 1 Super Bowl, right? Was that the beginning of that was like 2011, right? Was that the second one?
Yeah. 2011 was their second
So,
one.
since the time that the Jets have made the playoffs, your teams have won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And your teams have both made the playoffs in the last few years. Giants
Mhm.
made it in 2022. Patriots made it, what, 22 as well?
2019.
2019?
I think 19 was our. Oh no, 20. Yeah, the Mac Jones rookie year. Yeah,
So, yeah,
I think
2021?
20, 21. I think. Yeah.
So, you guys each had your teams that made the playoffs in the last few years. So, it's just different where, like, yes, your teams are bad now, but you guys just got bad in the last few years. The Jets have had 1 year where they had 10 wins in 2015 and still missed the playoffs. They were 10-6 and missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
10-6 and missed the goddamn playoffs.
I heard you the first time you said it.
Yeah. Do you know how terrible that was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's terrible. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out from watching football.
Real.
Do we have anything else we want to add to football?
Honestly, I'm just glad I have multiple teams that I like.
We will be revisiting the football topic at the end of the episode for our end of the episode game, which will
Wonderful.
be a reoccurring end of the episode game for the rest of the season.
Wonderful.
Now we go to our political segment. Does anybody have anything to say about politics?
Trudeau just stepped down.
Trudeau's a
Prime
fucking
Minister of
mega
Canada.
faggot.
He just stepped down.
Get that bum out of here. That was fucking fantastic. Trump said, "Do you want to be the governor of Canada?" He said, "I'm out."
Fucking. Let's go buy Canada, bud.
Bro, we're getting Canada,
Let's
we're
go
getting
buy the
Greenland,
Canadians,
dog.
bud.
We're cooking.
Buy Canadians and Greenland, bud.
Bro, we're gonna
He's
get
thinking about buying. He's talking about buying Mexico now too.
exactly, bro. We're gonna have Canada. We're gonna have Greenland. We're gonna have Mexico. Panama Canal's coming back.
We're cooking. We're cooking. We're taking
Manifest
over.
Destiny's back, dog.
We're taking over, eh, bud?
Manifest Destiny is back. Oh man.
The other countries don't got nothing on us, bud.
Fucking Canada, dog.
We're the best at war crimes, bud.
Oh man. Do you have any other political input that you want to add?
I mean, we're coming up on the country being fixed or starting to get fixed real soon here.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're gonna have an inauguration special episode that week. We're gonna talk all about what we watch because we're gonna watch. I'm watching the whole thing. I'm locked in.
I'm gonna try and watch the whole thing.
12 a.m. or 12 p.m. I'm locked in. Waking up.
Depending on what I'm doing that day.
I know how to work that day. I'm locked in.
I have no idea if I'm working that day.
I'm gonna be. Guess what? What am I gonna be?
Locked in.
Locked in. Cannot wait.
I can't.
Are you gonna watch it with me?
Do I have a choice?
So you're gonna half-ass watch it with you. Play Pokemon or something the whole time.
Listen.
Basically.
In 2017, I was in school, so we didn't get to watch it. We watched like a little bit in class. And then my middle school, when I was in middle school was when it was Obama, so it didn't really matter because it was second term and that doesn't matter. And then the first term for Obama was like, since I went to an extreme left school, it was like, our Lord and Savior is here. We have a black president. And it was the greatest day, and we had to watch the whole goddamn fucking thing in school. But, yeah. And then in 2021, I didn't watch it because Joe Biden's a bum. But yeah, I'm so locked in. I'm ready.
While we're on the topic of politics as well, rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. God bless America.
Yeah, tomorrow's Jimmy Carter Day.
Is it?
He
Tomorrow's
died.
his funeral.
Tomorrow's the funeral?
Yeah.
No. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about it today.
Okay. I knew it was one of these days. I thought it was today, to be fair.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jimmy Carter.
Bro definitely cooked with things he did outside of being president. Maybe as president he was not that guy, but I mean the things that he did like into his 90s was like out here building houses and shit. I mean that's wild dedication. So shout out to bro. Use a real one, my ninja. Yep, basically. I do think there's one more political thing that we need to touch on. What?
Do we?
Yeah. You know who I think is an absolute bum? Who do I think is an absolute bum?
Is it Wham?
Gavin Newsom.
It's not when. You got it right. It's Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom, huh?
Fuck that bum.
Actually, speaking of Gavin Newsom, your little bro just did the fucking Cali. He passed this new thing where some of their fire hydrants don't have any fucking water in them.
I know, and then their whole
no water in
state's
them,
on
bud.
fire. Wow.
You can't take care of the fire, bud.
LA's on fire. Gavin Newsom's the goddamn idiot. And he's out here on CNN almost in tears because Trump roasted him.
Mm-hmm.
Because Trump told him years ago, this is what you got to do. And it was his, like, environmental policies that led to them not having water in their fire hydrants. And also their extreme left woke policies, which led to them having, like, diversity hires in their firefighting because it was too white, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, like, the head of their fire department in Los Angeles is, like, some trans woman or some bullshit. Who the fuck knows? I think, or some gay woman or something where her job really is to hire diversity instead of, like, people who know how to fight fires and have the ability to fight fires. But again, Trump years ago talked to Gavin Newsom about how to not have it be a complete mess with fires because they had fires years ago when Trump was president and said, here's how you prevent it. This is what you should be doing. But when you have insane environmental policies, which, I mean, you know, insane environmental policies, I mean, we live in a state that's also wants to be California. I mean,
Basically.
Connecticut's trying to be California as much as possible. I mean, Ned Lamont wants to be Gavin Newsom. So, like,
Basically.
it's one of those things that you see it here with the insane policies. And California's where it all comes from. I mean, we have ridiculous environmental bullshit. And when you're just like, no, we don't have water. And they're like putting in the fucking oceans, dog. Like, bro, what? So I think there's just his continued failure. Because all the time, California always has some dumb shit. I mean, California's just a meme at this point. Which is unfortunate because it's a very, like, interesting state. You know, it's an interesting state. It's a beautiful place. Be cool to, like, visit. But you wouldn't want to live there just because of bro and their insane policies. I think that there has to be a lot of effort to ensure that bro does not become president in the future because that's obviously goals of his. I think a key thing is the next 4 years that the Republicans have to have a good run and actually achieve stuff and actually do beneficial things. Like, you have the control.
Yeah.
Like, you have all the branches of government in your control. You got 2 years of it before the next election of Senate, because that's every 2 years. Like, you got Senate, you got House of Representatives, you got the presidency, you got Supreme Court, where it's mostly leaning conservative. You have to take that time in the next 2 years and cook. Because you can't have anything be a failure where the country goes back the opposite way, and this is what we need, and then Gavin Newsom becomes fucking president.
Yeah.
Because it always seems to flip, because whatever party's in control seems to do something. Or, I mean, the Democrats just steal it like they did in 2020, but we'll ignore that. Somebody like Gavin Newsom cannot be the president of America, because you see what he's done in California and how shit he is.
Yeah.
He's a terrible, terrible leader. And, I mean, one of the worst, I think, of any governor that we have, and any person that's in a high leadership position in America. He's got to be up there as one of the worst. So, also added on to these fires in California, which are unfortunate, is once again the federal government and Joe Biden and his bums have decided to not, give out a lot of money to help these people, as we've seen in Hawaii and we've seen in North Carolina. Where people in North Carolina are still affected by that shit. They're out here living in tents and shit. Like, that shit's severely fucked. Joe Biden is giving his last payment to his boy Zelensky. What's it, 500 million? Think it is. It's crazy, like that, crazy money.
Can we take it back?
It's your people.
Yeah, tell him to give it back.
Tell your guy to give it back.
I don't care about that.
You got our money back, bud.
Listen, you got connections.
I don't.
That's your people. Ukraine's your people.
Okay.
Go get it back.
No, that ain't my job. I don't care. Not my fucking
It's gotta be
problem.
someone's job, bud.
Well, it ain't mine.
Well, when I become president, guess whose job it
We're
is?
nuking France.
Not mine, big dog.
What about France?
We're nuking it.
Oh, yeah. Macaroni boy, you're done, dog. Whatever his name is, Macron or some bullshit. The president of France. Bro's a bum. Also, Europe's going wild because Elon's like, fuck you guys. And they're all melting down. Because Elon's like, nah, you guys suck. And like, they're like, we can't have billionaires give us money. Meanwhile, you got Soros and Bill Gates out here giving like billions to their campaigns. And giving billions to these people. And they're like, Elon Musk is the worst.
Hey, bud, let me fix your country, bud.
Like, Elon's like, he's calling out whatever that, the dude from UK, that dude sucks too.
Yep.
Stalin or some bullshit, what's his name?
Stalin.
Basically.
That's crazy work.
It is Stalin, dog. What's his name? Starmer or some bullshit?
I don't know.
Oh, that dude sucks. Also, just so you know, London police, go fuck yourself. The reason I said that is because they want to arrest U.S. citizens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, you guys can fuck off.
Hey, bud. Leave me alone, bud.
You guys can fuck right off. Come get the episode of your brand dog.
I'm good.
What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit, big dog.
Boy, bruv, you can't be fucking speaking like that, bruv.
You don't got the facilities for that, big man.
You're fucking going to jail, bruv.
Oh, man. Remember what happened last time the British tried to talk shit to America?
Hey, man. Well, if we need to fucking punish them again, I mean...
Oh, man.
We're in the means of fucking, I don't know, buying the biggest war criminals ever, so, I mean, if they want to keep fucking with us...
I mean, we'll pull up, dog.
We'll pull new fucking Geneva Convention shit out our asses. We'll create new ones.
This is America. We don't give a fuck, dog.
No fucks to give. Don't fuck with us.
They're like, we're going to arrest American citizens, and everyone's like, fuck you guys.
Let me fix you. You know what? You keep talking. You keep talking. We're arresting you. Okay, fuck you then, bud.
It is wild that you can get arrested in other countries for shit you say online. That's wild.
I know, right? It's fucking crazy.
And
lack of freedom is crazy.
We're over here just like, I'm tweeting at Joe Biden that he's a bum.
Hey man, the freedom just intensifies here. That's all.
Bro, I got a list of bum of the day, and it's like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Gavin Newsom are top 3, dog. Oh, man.
Yeah, you killed my president, Joseph Stalin, bud. You going to jail, bud.
I think Wan's up there for bum of the day, too, but...
I mean, he's living like a bum.
Who would have thought? Oh, man. Anybody got anything else to add?
That's pretty much it for politics.
You don't have anything to input? Do you think Gavin Newsom's a fraudulent bum? Real.
I'll be here, bud. I'll wait on your invite to the country, bud.
Alright, it's time for our next segment.
I haven't got the invite into the country, eh, bud? It's about time, bud. I've been waiting, bud. You gotta play real hockey now, bud.
Oh, man. Alright. Our next segment. Now, if you are a viewer of the race playlist or NASCAR, I would recommend you skip this segment because we're talking about a video that's coming out next week because we recorded it this week. But we have to talk about it because it was diabolical.
I don't want to talk.
So, NASCAR Heat 5. Emily, how'd it go for you?
Fine.
More details, please.
I drove in a circle.
How was your performance in the races?
Better than normal. I don't know.
You were there.
Usually.
Banger. Jonathan, how was your NASCAR performance?
As always, NASCAR is pretty delightful to play. I mean, no. As much as it's, really fucking difficult to be catching up because of homicidal fucking AI, I mean, it's still fun to play. It's still, every episode, getting absolutely fucking bodied at the end of the race by some homicidal AI, but fucking every episode there's just more and more targets on my hit list, so I mean, we'll see. See how it goes.
I absolutely cooked this one. I ain't gonna lie.
You did.
Yeah, I had 4 wins and a second place, so went well. Stages weren't as good of finishes. So, I mean, I did win a lot of stages, but I also had one stage where I got 0 due to a strategy call. And I had one that I got like 7th or something. So, could have scored more points, but I got close to max points that you could get. So, yeah, I felt pretty good about it. And, yeah, that was that. So, NASCAR, that video comes out next week. Now we move on to Jonathan's crash out. But before Jonathan crashed out, Emily, how did GTA go for you?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Made the championship.
You made it to the championship?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel about that?
Oh, wow. And John, I won.
Tell everybody how it feels to make the championship.
Oh, wow. Great. Exhilarating.
Is it?
Riveting.
As you can see, she's excited and locked in for the championship.
Definitely not playing with stuff right now or anything.
No, she's definitely not distracted by Legos. And show everybody what you built.
Goated.
Mm-hmm.
This goes along with your Animal Crossing, which will slightly what you guys can see up there. But also, you got Minecraft too.
Got a whole ass village up there.
For real.
Basically. What?
Did you just throw up in your mouth?
No, it's like...
Are you sure? Because I just watched you munch on something.
No, it was phlegm that came up, dog.
Yeah, well, I watched you munch on something.
I didn't munch on
You
something,
did.
dog.
You did.
I got something for you to munch on later.
I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna go now.
Fucking Jonathan.
I'm good. I'll sit here. Exist.
Hello, we have a podcast to do.
No.
Are you good? Come here. Are you good? Alright, she's locked in, guys. So, Jonathan.
Yo.
You crashed out.
I did.
Tell us what happened.
Just a lot going on this week. A lot of pent up fucking emotions, and you know, as I stated in the video that will come out next week, finding out one of my favorite cars to race is just kind of rendered basically useless against the new retarded ass fucking vehicle they added to the game. Absolutely hate the Banshee. It's fucking stupid. We'll never like the damn car. GTO's on top. That just kind of on top of everything, and then just getting bodied in my favorite car was just not fun.
And having a Bingus on the way bar doesn't help. So, yeah.
I had to quiet up for a few races and kind of calm myself down, but you know, came back, chilled, drove around the map a couple of times, had some fun. I was chilling. After the first 3 races, I was chilling.
Jonathan's ultimate crash out.
Hi, Intron. Come here, Intron.
I feel like I pulled up and cooked. I feel like I had a great I had a great time. I was just being a chill guy.
Pilot the Queen.
I was already locked in the championship round for like 2 weeks. I was waiting for somebody to join me. So Emily and I, we're gonna have a battle. GTA, how you feeling?
I'm busy.
Alright, I'll win the championship. Thank you then.
No. I'm not busy that day. I'm busy right now. I have to pet Intron. I have to focus on petting Intron.
Real.
Don't eat my Apple Pencil.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite segment. It's Emily's Fact of the Week.
Oh, don't worry.
Do you have one?
I do. I screenshotted it so I didn't forget.
Goated.
My fact of the week is that the first steam-powered fairground ride was introduced in 1865.
Real.
I'm really feeling like this Goku thumbs up is how Jonathan's feeling right now.
That's how I want to feel.
For real.
Behind that smile is just a mixed wave of too many emotions.
I didn't know that was bro's name.
Goku?
Goku?
Do you know how many times I've told you?
I am an avid Dragon Ball fan, so...
I was gonna say, is this Dragon Ball or Bakugan? Which one?
Dragon Ball?
Bakugan?
Is Bakugan Dragon Ball?
No.
No, not even fucking close.
Is Dragon Ball the one that you have the cards?
That's Yu-Gi-Oh!
They're all the same, dog.
No, they're not, dog.
Oh.
They're different.
Sure. They're all not as good as Beyblade.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Beyblade's better, sorry.
Whatever makes you sleep at night.
Don't sleep on Beyblade.
I'm not.
I used to always watch the show without my parents and said it was just everybody yelling.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
That's basically Dragon Ball. Everyone's just screaming all the time. I love it.
The Tism
It's a
loves
banger show.
It is a banger show. We're about done with the first of 5 shows and then 16 movies.
Real.
Who's ready for their song of the week?
Me.
Sure.
Jonathan, what you got?
Far Away by Nickelback.
Bro's got more Nickelback.
I like fucking Nickelback, right?
Emily, what do you have?
I'm feeling like Rooster by Alice in Chains.
What?
Rooster by Alice in Chains. I'll play it for you later.
Oh, okay.
Because you probably don't know what the substance called rock is.
Is that, meth?
No.
It's Coke.
That was my next one.
Okay, well, your song of the week?
My song of the week is All American Bitch by Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Fuck, man.
I
You're
literally...
shitting for Nickelback. You just said Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah. Concerning.
What?
I'm changing my song. You know what? My song of the week is Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. My song of the week is Espresso.
Can you stop laughing so hard? I cannot see my pencil.
Why are you not laughing? It's hilarious.
I don't know.
I'm working late because I'm a singer.
Oh my god. I heard the show was on at work. I was like, what the fuck is this trash talk? Don't worry, I got one for you next week too.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to pick a shit fucking funny song then.
How do you feel about our songs of the week?
Bad. Not good.
Why do you like them?
Not good.
You liked my song pick when we were playing the other day. You're kind of vibing with it.
See, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
That's still kind of vibing.
That's because
I'd rather listen to the song he chose.
Espresso's kind of good. It's a pretty decent
I've
song.
listened to one Sabrina Carpenter song ever.
Is it Bad Cam?
Bedchem, yeah. That shit's goated.
Bedchem.
That's my song of the week next week.
You should pick something else because now everybody already knows.
That's already my song of the week next week.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta pick a new one now. So
No, I'm
nobody
picking-
knows.
No, you gotta pick.
No,
a
I'm
new
picking
one.
that.
You gotta pick different.
No. That's already one of my songs of the month, so. On EbbyCityBeat.net. Go to EbbyCityBeat.net right now and see my goated songs.
Go buy some merch. Just not Wans, because, well, he's gone, so.
It's on discount. It's on clearance, 30% off. We're running a sale.
98% off.
We're running a sale.
Limited time only.
Yeah. Get your WAN merch on clearance now. Get your Can F chairs in Detroit merch now.
Basically.
Alright. So, Pokemon of the week. What do you guys got?
Palpitoad.
Okay. Wans would be Mr. Mime because he looks like a Mr. Mime. He's kind of built like one. Emily, what you got?
Snorlax.
Goated. You got bro for us. We can see him.
No, I cannot reach.
Emily picks Snorlax. Actually, hold up.
Yeah, you can reach me. Yep, I know that.
That's goated. That's goated.
He's just a big squishmallow.
That almost knocked over all your Legos.
Can you not do that?
Yeah, I got you. No, I didn't really. It only moved one car an inch forward. The green car went. All right. My Pokemon of the week. Who do I want for my Pokemon of the week?
I feel like you're gonna pick the same 3 and just keep rotating them out.
What did I pick last week?
Sobble.
What did I pick the week before?
Probably Sprigatito.
Great idea. Sprigatito it is.
Bruh.
I have a
Wow.
shiny one now.
Look at you. I have a shiny Bulbasaur.
Do you want a shiny Sprigatito? I have multiple.
I have a
I'll take a
shiny.
shiny cat. I like a shiny cat.
I have a shiny Sprigatito.
Yeah, we got a bunch for Pokemon Go.
I'm still working on shiny Froakie.
See, we got ours from Pokemon Go, so it doesn't count. We
Mm,
don't have to grind for it.
so true.
I mean, my mom did trying to get hers because we played Pokemon Go for Community Day. Mine was like the 5th one that I got. Literally before we even left. Emily got one not soon after as well. Did you get one before we left?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But either way, you got one pretty early in. And we spent 2 hours at the casino walking around. My mom didn't get a shiny one until 2 minutes before the event was over.
Ooh.
I was like, bruh, that's crazy work. But she's like, I want a shiny one. She just, everyone she clicked. I mean, we each caught close to 70 Sprigatito.
Mm.
My mom got one shiny.
I had like 6.
Yeah, Emma and I each had a lot. I think I had close to you. I don't know, I transferred all mine. Basically, since I don't have enough room in Pokemon Go, I was transferring to Pokemon Home like throughout the day. So I had like boxes of Sprigatito. I got like 3. And the thing is, Emily's Pokemon Home didn't get organized. So just throughout all of her boxes with the Sprigatito just spread. It was a complete mess. It took me like 30 minutes to fix her boxes. Alright, so now we come to our final closing segment. And this is a good one. The NFL playoffs are here. And there's teams playing in the playoffs.
Usually.
It's none of our teams. But there are teams playing. So you're going to watch some playoff games, Jonathan?
Probably all of them except for KC.
Real.
Because I couldn't be bothered for KC. I don't got the energy to watch them.
I mean, it's just like the Patriots used to be. It's the same thing. Mickey Mouse
At least
runs.
the Patriots had talent, though.
Can't really argue with that one.
The Patriots had a team.
They had a team. They just got some gifts. The Chiefs just literally.
To be fair, like, Tom Brady was a crybaby, but he was a crybaby about himself being shit.
I mean, he would also cry when he got hit. Let's be fair.
I mean, most quarterbacks do. Tom Brady was a pretty big crybaby when it came to getting hit. He was a pretty big crybaby.
But you couldn't hit him or you get a penalty, dog. Come on.
It still ain't as bad as Mahomes, though.
Well, because Mahomes tells the refs, hey, tell me when I'm going to get hit, guys. That's the difference.
Yeah.
All right, so Emma and I have our picks here because we actually do like a whole pick like with my parents as well.
Oh.
But we're going to go through the games and I'll mark you here. That way we can kind of just keep track of yours on this paper.
Sure.
And then Emma and I will say what picks we've made as well.
All right.
So let's start with the Buffalo Bills and Denver Broncos.
I'm taking my Bills all the way.
All right.
I think Bo Nix is a good contender. I just don't think their offense will be able to keep up with Josh Allen's.
All right. Emily, what'd you pick?
Bills.
Same.
I will say congrats to the Broncos for making the playoffs again. Bo Nix is kind of balling this season, so congrats to him in his rookie year.
Considering the Broncos were one of the answers in our question at the end of last week of professional sports teams not making the playoffs. They had the
Mm-hmm.
they had the second longest streak of any NFL team. So
Yep. So congrats to them.
their first time making it since winning the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning, which was
Mm-hmm.
the last good Super Bowl. That's the last time there was a Super Bowl that actually cared about who was in it, realistically. Every year since then has pretty much been, I don't want the Patriots to win, or I don't want the Chiefs to win.
Yeah, I feel that.
So that's the last Super Bowl I was like, let's go. Actually, the team to root for that I wanted in it. My favorite player was in it, like, bruh. All right. Next up, we have Baltimore Ravens or Pittsburgh Steelers.
See, this is a difficult one that I have actually been, like, outside of, getting ready for the podcast and whatnot, thinking about the playoffs, that I've actually kind of thought about a little bit, because I want to favor the Ravens because they are hands down the better team. But whenever the Ravens get to the playoffs, they tend to start choking a bit. They didn't right? Last year was them, right? They went, them and the Chiefs, right? Was that last year or the year before?
They couldn't play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl because they're the
Or
AFC.
who did they go against? They were in like a year ago or two, right?
The Ravens?
I thought they
In
were
the Super Bowl?
not too long ago.
Nah,
right?
the Ravens haven't made the Super Bowl since like 2012, dog.
Oh, I could have swore they did.
Bro, every year the Super Bowl is either the Chiefs or the Patriots since like...
Oh, yeah, dude, don't even fucking listen to me. It was 2013.
When's the last time that it wasn't Patriots or Chiefs for AFC? Was it when the Broncos made it?
Last 20 Super Bowls.
Because I know it was Chiefs the last like 4.
Um,
No, it wasn't. No, it was the year with the Bengals. It was like Bengals and Rams.
Bengals, Rams, yeah, I believe.
Okay, no, so that was the year that I actually teamed to root for because I wanted the Rams. I like the Rams. But
They have it all fucking weird here. Why? Okay. Jesus, okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is fucking. They have everything all fucked up and weird on every site so far, but yeah.
it was that year though because the Bengals made it. But
Yeah.
besides that, I'm pretty sure it was Patriots and Chiefs back to the Broncos making it.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, pretty much for AFC, it's been Patriots, Steelers, Chiefs, and whatever team Peyton Manning was on since like 2000. Like.
And yeah, like I was saying, the Ravens are a good team, but they tend to choke in the playoffs, and it's always kind of a problem for them. I am still going to pick them, but I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty close game.
All right, so you picked the Ravens. Emily?
Ravens.
I went with Ravens as well. That's actually the only one that, with Emily and I and with my parents, that we all picked the same team. Every other one on here, one of us in the house picked something different. At least. That's the only one that we didn't. All right, next we have the Houston Texans and their normal slot of starting the Saturday game where they are every single playoff against the Los Angeles Chargers.
See, and this one is a difficult one. The Texans' O-line has kind of been bad. Fucking CJ Stroud has not been very good under pressure this season. I mean, congrats to them to still making the playoffs, but I think unless the O-line gets healthy for this game, I think the Chargers have the upper hand, and they've been looking really good. So I'm going with the Chargers. The Chargers.
It's the first pick you have for the away team to win. I'm also going with the Chargers.
Texans.
All right. So we go to the NFC, and we're going with Eagles and Packers first.
Honestly, it's a good game. Jordan Love's kind of been balling. Packers have been pretty all right. But, I mean, with Saquon Barkley and just that whole Eagles team, they're pretty fucking beefed up. So I'm going with the Eagles.
Emily?
Eagles.
I'm also going with Eagles as well. Next, we have Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Washington Commanders.
Again, congrats to Jaden Daniels for balling and bringing these guys to the playoffs in his rookie year. The Bucks, they're a good team. Kind of been struggling, been a little weird. Injuries kind of have been a little not good for them, but Baker's a fucking baller, so this one's kind of a difficult one, but I think I'm going to go with Tampa.
All right. Emily?
The Bucks.
All right. I'm going with Washington Commanders. That's my, wild pick of all of them. The rest of them I kind of went, the obvious route, but...
Mm-hmm. I mean, that one honestly could really go either way, so...
Final one, which might not even be played where it's supposed to be played. It's the Los Angeles Rams and Minnesota Vikings. That one could be played in Arizona, just to throw it out there. So the Rams' home game might not be... It might be a neutral field. It depends on the fire situation in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I think that's a Monday night, so...
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll see how it is on Monday, but that could... They do have a contingency plan to potentially play in Arizona and make it more neutral field.
This one's an interesting one for me. Sam Darnold, JJ, Jordan Addison, they've all been balling this season. But the Rams, Matthew Stafford's always just kind of a baller. Cooper Kupp and Nakua are absolute monsters on the field. Both teams are honestly pretty even on paper. Such a hard one to go with this one, but I know my brother would get upset with me if I didn't. I kind of like them better, so I'm going with the Vikings to win this.
All right. Emily?
Rams.
So, this is an interesting one because it's the only game that I really like. Well, I mean, I like the teams that I like that aren't the Jets. I mean, the Rams are probably it's Rams, Bills, and Cowboys. Those are the teams that I like outside of the Jets. I was gonna root for another team. Those are ones typically in matchups, and I'll root for the Giants too. With Emily, root for Giants. She'll root for the Jets. We root for each other's teams. But if I was just gonna straight up pick a team that wasn't the Jets, it would be one of those three. The Rams are probably the highest on that list. Though for the Bills, I do like Josh Allen. I do have a Josh Allen t-shirt and a Bills hat. But I probably would pull up with the Rams. I'm enjoying the Rams, but I did pick just for this. I did pick the Vikings, but if the Rams win, I'm not gonna be disappointed. Because I forget them winning the Super Bowl a few years ago was that was goated because that was again a team that actually wanted to win.
Yeah.
So I like the Rams, so it's difficult. Again, the Vikings, they are the third best team in the NFC record wise.
Yes.
Are they? Or no, are they ahead of the Eagles? Or are they tied with the Eagles record-wise? Because I know Lions have the best, but...
I think they were ahead by a game. What are they there? They're sitting in... Okay, no, they're tied with the Eagles.
Okay, so they're tied for second best, but the way the NFL works, they are the 5th seed. So...
Yeah.
It's interesting that the Vikings... I mean, that's a strong 5th seed. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're probably close. They're probably better than the 3rd seed. They're better than they're close to the 4th seed. So it's very interesting, the way that NFL seeding works. But we will see next week. We will go over everybody's pick at the beginning of the episode. That will be our kind of football topic or our sports topic, because I mean we don't really have our own teams to talk about anymore unless they make some moves. But maybe talk a little bit of basketball if there's anything with that. Obviously, our discussion for basketball is the Warriors are completely falling apart with each loss that they take, and it's unfortunate. But that's pretty much what we have for sports. If you guys are interested in sports stuff as viewers, this is a good time to promote. Coming up at the end of January, the return of the Racing Debrief will begin here on the channel, where I sit and talk a lot about racing topics. We haven't really had that as a series, because we started the podcast, and then Emma and I started dating, and that kind of was when all the stuff with the channel like got shaken up in September and October. So that series kind of stopped, but I'm bringing it back. Emma and I are going to sit and talk about some racing. We've seen the races, what we think is going to happen, predictions, all that stuff. So it's kind of like the podcast, but specifically NASCAR and a little bit of F1 if you feel like it. But we don't typically feel like it. So that will be starting soon. We're going to have a preview of the NASCAR season at the end of January here, because the Clash will begin the NASCAR season, I think February 2nd. And of course, February 16th, big day, Daytona 500, and my birthday. So make sure you guys are here and ready. Get locked in.
Sir.
But either way, that is that. So we will see you guys next week for another exciting and thrilling podcast episode. Mm-hmm. And we'll see who got their picks right and who is a complete idiot and a fraudulent bum.